Each year, thousands of foster care kids age out of the system to nowhere. There's an organization called Jeremiah's Promise that brings the kids somewhere. It brings them home.
Hello, Jeremiah's Promise.
To understand what Jeremiah's Promise means to these young women's futures, you have to understand their pasts.
I ended up in the foster care system because of severe physical, emotional, and verbal abuse from my mother.
I was abused really badly by my stepfather for 14 years.
It all came down to us being homeless when we were about, I think, 8 and 9.
I just decided that I had enough and I had to tell someone about it.
When I went to my first foster home, she was doing it more of as a business as opposed to caring for our welfare. And we didn't have any resources like no food, no soap, no shampoo, no anything.
I didn't feel the need to put any posters or anything on my walls because I didn't know if I was going to leave the next day.
My last social worker barely did anything for me during the time when I was turning 18 and getting out of the foster care system.
It's terrifying to those who are about to turn 18 and realize they are quite literally on their own. To age out means that the courts say you're an adult now, you're on your own. We've had one young woman who turned 18 and on her 18th birthday, her foster mom said, "You're out of here. Sorry, we've got to make room for more people." And she's standing there on her 18th birthday on the front porch of that foster home with 2 garbage bags of all her worldly possessions, wondering, what am I going to do? Where am I going to sleep?
If there was no Jeremiah's Promise, I'd probably be most likely homeless because I don't have enough money to pay for rent.
If they haven't a place to go, if they can't even have, a friend where they can couch surf, then they're on the street.
I was living with my friend and I didn't want to stay with her very long just because I felt like a burden.
Within the first week that they're on the street, they will be victimized. You can just about count on it.
And this is my room. I share this room with Tamika.
I founded Jeremiah's Promise in 2001. The program encompasses housing, education, and mentoring.
So there's cubicles here. It's like put stuff. This is for everyone to use, the spices and stuff.
There's a lot of good shelters around. There's some good group homes around. But what we do that we believe is different is that we bathe these kids in love.
I used to have a roommate from the children's shelter, and she had that, and she gave it to me when she left.
Short-term goals are to get them emotionally stable. Just get them to a point where they feel like they're going to make it. Just get them to a point where they can exhale. And at that point, then we can come alongside them and help them start dreaming those dreams that have been long buried. The very first thing that they get when they walk in the door is a mentor.
My mentor, Nita Carlstone. She's been helping me figure out where to transfer to for schools. Like, we just went to Notre Dame.
We knew that she was looking to transfer in 2 years.
And we talked to the basketball coaches and everything.
Just wanted her to have some options, know what's out there, and see what she wants to do.
So basically, trade work is in the B4 of 99 when...
Hang on a second. Do a general concept instead of the specific one.
We also provide educational opportunities, provide them with tutors. If they want to go to college, we help them get there.
My plans are to go to college.
I'm currently a junior in college.
For the first time in their lives, they have control over some of their decisions. We help build their self-esteem so that they can reach goals that they didn't even know they could have.
She beat me like 2 games to 1. So I'm gonna have to live with that for the rest of my life.
It's kind of weird to see how much I've grown. I never thought I would be playing basketball at college level.
I think it's a good program. She's doing good, going to school, getting a job. She's had tremendous changes.
Jeremiah's Promise is a lot different than a foster home setting because of the simple fact that you feel more as like an adult.
So, Tamika, how much is this office worker making?
In a year?
In a year.
24,000, I think.
24,960. Very good, very good.
Every Thursday night at 7:15 p.m., we have various people with various backgrounds who come in and do interactive life skills workshops.
What we're calculating right now is gross income. I feel passionate about Jeremiah's Promise, and with my background in finance with Wells Fargo, I think that I'm able to share some insights on the finance side that they might not otherwise get.
We also provide the weekly life skills workshops. So every Thursday there's some important skill that a parent should have taught, but a parent wasn't there to teach. So now we help them along with that.
So, Michelle, do you want to do the nurse? Tell us about the nurse. What kind of skill is involved in being a nurse? Skill and education.
There's conducts and ethics involved in the medical field. You have to be good at measuring the medicine. Can't overdose people.
The support system is good. If I have any problems, I can go to Judy because she actually lives there as one of our roommates. They really go all out for each one of us, you know, to make our life as normal as possible.
We aspire to make them feel comfortable enough to call this a family, a home. Even though it's not a mom and dad family, it's still, they have each other, they have us, they have umpteen volunteers who are in and out, and have their mentors and mentor families, and we just want them to be nurtured. Just give them a break after the childhood trauma that they went through.
Funding is still a big challenge for Jeremiah's Promise. On this day, Kim and Judy are picking up donations for a fundraiser.
Just like anyone, we have rent to pay, we've got energy bills to pay.
Girls like to eat.
Yeah!
3 squares.
This is true.
Someday they hope to expand and open homes for men and women across the country.
Michelle will be going shopping with me today. The girls take turns going grocery shopping with me, and we buy what is needed for the house.
Get some more burritos.
Fine.
Not being
That's
cheap.
so unhelpful.
Everyone has the opportunity to write something down on our list, and the person whose turn it is to shop basically gets to decide what from that list we get.
That's $1.50. So $1.50.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, this is cheap.
Good.
Being able to transition out of here is something that's very important. So we do have a savings program where they have to put in up to 50% of their part-time job earnings into a savings account, and at the end of the 2 years, we give them all of that money back, and that should be enough money to pay first and last month's rent, to pay for some food, to pay for the deposits and all of the other things that go into setting up a brand new household. It's hard to let any of these girls go. They become such an important part of our lives, and we only want the best for them, and we really truly want to see them emotionally healed, and we want to see them become the best young women, the best citizens, the best parents and spouses that they can possibly be.
Jeremiah's Promise is a really good program. They help you with so many things. You have different resources, from finding jobs and to volunteering at different places. I think it's just that next step, a good step to take before going like all the way on your own.
And we just root for them with every ounce of our beings. We only want the best for them,